What's going on, everybody? Stupid Up. So next, welcome to episode 9 of our Detective Pikachu Let's Play. And last up, you guys, we found out there was some spooky mysteriousness going on here at the PCL. We looked into it and found out that it was Gengar, and nobody picked up the phone when I fucking called it. So now we need to go and tell Dorothy about Gengar, and oh, there it is. Come here, bitch. Where are you, bitch? And there he goes. Alright, so now we go in here and we tell Dorothy. Dorothy, I think the mysterious Pokemon is Gengar. What? Tell me everything you know. From what I was told, I deduced the culprit was Gengar. We've been trying to capture it, but it keeps getting away. Gengar's a ghost-type Pokemon, so catching it will be tricky. Would you happen to have any ideas? Let's see, maybe some tools I made a while back would come in handy. I was doing research on capturing Pokemon, and one of the tools I used will probably work on ghost-type Pokemon too. It should be in the storeroom. That thing we found that the game wouldn't let us pick up. We would already have it. We'd be speedrunning this bitch. Alright, let's go across to the storeroom. Grab that little device. And capture Gengar. Also, who said you can't live here, my G? Who told you you couldn't stay here? I guarantee you that you could. Pikachu, this must be it. Yeah, I don't know how well it'll work, but it's our only hope. It's the little vacuum thing from Luigi's Mansion.
Tim, you're good. We'll use this to catch it. Great.
We got the equipment to catch it. So all we gotta do now is find it. Which, if... Oh, wait. You've seen it. Unless it, like, doesn't appear in the same spot twice. Oh, we have to chase it down. One or the other. So, let's go into here. Yep, there it is. So it goes into here, I think. I like to match this. Yep, it's in here.
Gengar!
It's here.
There's a lot of sunlight for you to be in here, big dog. Catch the Gengar. Okay, this time I have to be on the ball.
Gengar again. Gengar.
Got him.
Now, Pikachu.
Try this on for size.
A net? Oh, an electric net.
We did it.
Yep, no big deal. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We did it, Tim. We captured Gengar. I wonder what it has to say.
Alright. I think we're the only people to ever catch a Pokemon without using a Pokeball. I think this is a first. Alright, find the real culprit.
Gengar's partner is the mastermind. We need to find out who that is. I'm thinking one of the researchers, possibly. So it's our job then to go and rip off their disguise.
It's either one of the researchers
First
here.
things first. We have to get Gengar to tell us what it knows.
I don't like the long pauses in between when he's talking. I don't know why the game does that. What I'm going to say, either A, it's Wallace, or B, it's one of the founding researchers that's doing this shit. We caught you at last. Give up. You're not getting away this time. Well then, let's see what you have to say. Why did you do that? What? It was just a little prank. That's nothing so innocent. What did you make Trevenant eat? An intensely spicy berry your friend gave you. Stop lying. You really didn't know. Looks like you've got a good friend. What friend? Who was it? A human wearing white clothes. I knew it. It's one of the staff. Hey, tell us what that person looks like. You don't know? I guess it can't be helped. Do you remember anything else? Anything at all? I see. That person always operates a secret device in a laboratory and comes to play with you. Secret device? What's that? Tell us more. What? The shelf in the middle of the library. There are books with yellow, blue, green, and red symbols on their spines. When you pull on one of them when you pull on them in that order, the device activates, huh? And then what happens? What? You said too much. You promised to keep it a secret. I guess we'll have to figure the rest on our own. No, we don't. No, we do. We get an Umbreon in this motherfucker and have it use Crunch or Dark Pulse. Or better yet, we get Trevenant to come in here and be like, hey, you know how you went crazy? This motherfucker's the one who did it. Teach him a fucking lesson. Shadow punch this bitch ass. Alright, so now we go to the library. Better to let the others believe we've solved the incident in the courtyard. That way the real culprit will let their guard down. Come on, let's head to the library. Alright, so we go this way. So in the middle bookcase, or is it this middle bookcase? It's not, it's one of these. I think it's this one. A blue in the top right, a yellow in the top left, a red in the center, and a green in the bottom left. Right, let's pull them in the order that Gengar said. I just remember red was the last one. I think it was blue, yellow, green, and red. Nope. Alright, case notes.
There's a secret device in the library. Let's go check it out.
What is the device? Alright. Let's see. Piece of clothes, determinant food. Here you go. Secret laboratory. There are yellow, blue, green, and red. Yellow, blue, green, red. Yellow, blue, green, red. Yellow, blue, green, red. Yellow, blue, green, red. Yellow. Blue. I like how everything has to be like a nod to Gen 1 games with Pokemon. And watch this. Watch it not even be like an actual nod to the Gen 1 games. They just happen to be like very simple colors.
Oh, this is like some kind of secret passageway.
Yeah.
I wonder where it leads to.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's go.
So the current director doesn't know. I doubt the current director doesn't know. She has to be in on it, right? So maybe Wallace isn't. Wallace is still a dumbass, so I don't think he's in on it.
This sure is a creepy place.
But Dorothy has to know.
Yeah. Oh,
Watch it be
there's a door.
Fridge.
See if
Watch
it
Fridge
opens.
be one of the people
Okay.
behind it. The least likely suspect.
Here we go.
Who's behind door number 1? Underground laboratory.
Doesn't
What
look
the
like
hell?
anyone's here. So is this the room that Gengar was guarding?
I wonder what this is.
I don't know.
Maybe it has something to do with why Trevenant went berserk. Let's check
You
it
think?
Yeah.
Look, Pikachu, Trevenant's leftovers from lunch. Yep, Trevenant chowed down on this and went berserk. Then Gengar brought it here to hide it. Alright. It's quite an old notebook containing research records. Looks like it's from before PCL was rebuilt. There's a signature, John Walls. I've seen that name somewhere before. For now, let's just give it a read. I combined the necessary materials and let it mature for a day, but the resulting medicine has a different effect than what I had anticipated. Construction of the basement. I built the basement so I would have a more stable environment to conduct experiments in. As expected, being underground has made my work easier due to a more stable temperature, and yet I can't seem to achieve the kind of results I am aiming for. My goal was to energize the Pokemon in order to boost their healing abilities, but the effects so far have been too strong. Still, I won't give up. I will complete my all-purpose medicine no matter what. Today's batch had an even more pronounced effect than normal. When I checked, I was told this batch had been left to mature for a whole week. It seems Simon misunderstood my instructions or something. But this is the exact opposite effect from the medicine I hope to complete. I must find a way to stabilize its effects. I've been tricked. The cells I obtained were not from that Pokemon. That is most likely why we can't get the effects to stabilize. I never suspected that the cells were from... Well, what cells did he use? The writing's smudged. I can't read it. The rest of the journal is torn away too. Okay, old research log. What's over here? Tim, look, we found what we've been looking for. A vial? It's the same as a machine. Yep, What was the culprit up to here? Okay, so we found the vial. There's a notebook. It says there's a research log. Could this room be the culprit's laboratory? Let's check out this notebook. About the big discovery. February 13th, 2:30 a.m. It's last year's date. We stumbled upon some materials from the old laboratory while searching through the library and found out about this room. Former staff apparently used this room for secret experiments. I've heard that PCL was closed down a while back because Pokemon went berserk. Could this have been anything to do with that? First, I'll read through the materials in this room. About R, March 19th, 4:22 a.m. It seems that this room is where R, a substance that strengthens Pokemon, was developed. The effects of R are temporary and the side effects are severe. It's not practical in its current form. However, I've never seen such interesting research. I'll keep it a secret from my fellow researchers for now. Mysterious person. April 8th, 11 a.m. I've been contacted by a mysterious person. I was asked if I had a substance that would make Pokemon go berserk without the cause being determined. We've offered quite a large amount. I need the capital to continue this research. Luckily, the efficiency of the substance meets the request. To page 2. About Gengar. August 26th, 4:21 p.m. There was already someone here when I entered the room. Gengar. It was a partner of one of the old staff members. And has apparently been living here alone since the laboratory was closed. It seems to have been away for a while, and that's why I hadn't met it until now. Gengar can't be seen by the surveillance camera, so I can enter and exit freely. But the moving plans. October 12th, 2:08 a.m. It's no use. Working hidden away from prying eyes is slowing down the progress of my research. I need to move this equipment somewhere where I can work in peace. First, I need to analyze the equipment so that I can move it. I'm about to complete the analysis. June 19th. This is the date it's pretty recent. Yep, that's when we came here. Finally, I finished my analysis of the equipment. Now I can move the R product equipment and conduct my research as I wish. So they were about to move everything the day we came here.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
The research log, the vial. Who could run experiments at that time? A bolt of brilliance!
Another one? That's been on for a while.
I know the culprit!
You know the culprit? Tim, you know who it is, right? It's that person. No, I don't. Don't you know? The culprit is the one who was using this room. You can tell from the evidence in this room. The research log? That's right, the research log. According to the date and time, the culprit was in this basement when we came to PCL. But the information we got here isn't enough to prove it on its own. We need one last piece of evidence. A last piece of evidence? Yeah, we need evidence that the culprit was in this room at that time. There's a place we can go to check out the outside of this room. You're being awfully vague, Pikachu. Yeah, I wanted to see your deductive prowess. Alright, let's get out of this basement. Alright, we need... Because the surveillance cameras. Because the stupid bitch forgot there are surveillance cameras everywhere in this motherfucker. And all we gotta do is ask the receptionist, hey, look at the security cameras in the fucking library. On this date, at this time. Hey, can we have a look at the footage from the surveillance cameras? Oh, of course. Hey, good thinking, Tim. You're going to check the video from yesterday, right? Exactly. Come on, let's go have a look. So these are people who came first. First in was Dorothy, then Nina, and Fridge came in. Okay, let's check the next record. That's Wallace. I fucking knew it! I knew that bastard was shaky! Hey, he went to the library. And he came right back out. Maybe he was hiding in that passcode chart. Most likely, he went to the meeting room next. That's when he put up the problem. He came back out. That's when he went to the courtyard, and that's when he locked the door. The sneaky fellow. Hey, that's Carlos coming in. He went into the library, and then Dorothy and Fridge came out to the front desk. Oh, and there's us. And then nobody except us until we opened the door to the courtyard. I knew it, exactly as I thought, Tim. Get the records we just saw printed out. I knew what you'd say that, so here. Hey, good job. You picked up the last clue really quickly. Now we can bring the culprit to justice. Yeah. Let's gather everyone. Time for detective skills to shine. Okay, so maybe I was too quick to jump the gun on Wallace.
I'm glad you all came.
why would you gather us here like this?
I'm pretty busy right now, you know?
Oh,
Shut the
come
fuck up,
on,
Fridge.
You were in the middle of a nap.
Everyone, quiet, please. Thank you. I believe I've solved the Trevenant Rampage case.
Please. We already know the problem was caused by Gengar.
Wrong. That whole thing was planned by someone else. And the culprit is...
Dun dun dun.
You tell him, Tim.
Carlos.
Yeah.
Carlos.
I so
you.
badly
What?
want to blame Wallace.
There's no way I planned this thing. You're way off base. This is all Gengar's doing.
Nice try, playing the innocent one. Show him the proof, Tim. Go on.
Nina's ghost stories report.
No, that's not right. Now give it another shot.
Trevenant's leftovers.
That's right.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Yes, so? I have no idea what that is.
It's leftovers from Trevenant's meal.
Hold on a sec. Gengar took off with those.
That is true. And they were hidden in the secret underground lab.
Wait, underground?
You're the director and you don't fucking know this shit.
Whoa, sick!
This reminds me of a spy movie.
A secret laboratory? I had no idea.
Okay. Tell us what you learned from the leftovers, Tim.
Well, they were spiked with a substance that causes Pokemon to go berserk.
Yep.
I found evidence. This was down in the basement.
It makes Pokemon go berserk? That's why Trevenant became enraged?
Yeah, not
Hold
because of
on.
me, dick.
Even if this substance is the cause, you have no proof that I'm the one who created it.
Don't be so sure.
Go on. You've got this. Now show him what we've got.
We've got the motherfucking tapes, bitch. Get the research log.
That's right.
Take a look at this. According to this research log, there was an experiment being performed on June 19th at 12:05.
Big deal. So what's your point?
I'm getting to that. At the time,
Oh,
Dorothy was out of the facility.
suspenseful
B.
music.
Both Fridge and Nina were busy working in their lab. The only person unaccounted for happens to be you.
Hold on a minute there. Let me think. Oh, I remember. I went out for my afternoon walk. That explains
did you?
exactly where I was.
Did you?
Man, he really doesn't know when to give up. Tim, let's finish this. Tell him what we know.
We have the fucking tapes, you bitch.
That's right. Let's see how he squirms out of this one.
We have the tapes, you bitch.
Are you sure about that? Surveillance shows you enter the library and never leave. So how could your walk take place in the library? I'll answer that one. It can't. Therefore, the one who was in the secret lab, it was you.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
Yeah,
But Carlos, why would you do that?
he's evil.
Because this kid got in my way. He's Harry Goodman's son.
I thought for a second
Harry
to say he's
Goodman's
Harry's
son?
goddamn son.
Tim Goodman is my real name. Sorry I lied to you. My dad was in an accident 2 months ago, and it happened right around here. I followed the clues to this place.
Why don't you tell them everything?
Carlos
Why?
knows. Don't you? Tell us what happened.
All right, he knew too much. I had someone tamper with his car as a warning. I
Well,
swear, I never expected him to go missing in an accident.
You're the one who's responsible.
yeah.
Where's my dad? Tell
Like
me!
his arms still on his hips.
Come on, say something! It's because of you my dad
Calm
is-
down, Tim. I know you want answers, but
But what?
he won't be able to escape anyway. We should leave the rest to the police.
Have him sit the fuck down.
Yeah, you're right, Pikachu.
He nabbed him. Real culprit is Carlos.
We'll take this man into custody. The police will be handling the matter from here on out.
Thank you very much. Carlos,
There's some sad anime music.
expected more.
There goes the Gengar.
So, you're the Tim I've been hearing so much about. Baker mentioned you more than a few times.
Sorry I investigated this on my own.
No need to apologize. If we had made more progress on our own, it would have been easier for you to sit by.
Yeah?
I'm just happy you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, do you think you could let me know what you find out? From Carlos's interrogation?
Yeah, I give you my word. I'll see you. And I'll see you too, Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if you're good at your job, I wouldn't have to be here putting my life at
You
risk.
know what I think? Baker already knows too, about our investigation.
That's alright. It's best to be honest about it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, Baker knows. I headed to Baker's office with Pikachu. No shit, Baker knows.
I received word from the inspector. Appears it wasn't a part-time job after all. You went there to investigate.
Yep. Did your job for you.
Even after I told you to stay out of trouble, you chose not to listen to me.
I'm sorry.
Again, if you're good at your
It was just
job.
something I needed to find out.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. But no good can come of it if you're harmed. I'm just glad nothing happened to you.
I'm telling you, man, I think he's
I
involved.
understand.
Everyone's a suspect. No
So,
one's safe.
From now on, I'd like you to let me know before you go rushing off to investigate something.
What?
No point in telling you to stop. That sure doesn't seem to work. And I'll admit that you do have some talent. I'd rather know what you're up to instead of having you run around in secret. Not to mention, I can help you.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
So we're gonna tell
Congrats,
him. We're gonna wind up telling him.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
I heard from the inspector that you really saved the day at PCL. Hope it wasn't too dangerous.
It wasn't.
So,
I mean, we nearly died, but you know.
you really do take after Harry. The boss said so too. Pikachu, are you eating the sweets again? Oh well. I suppose it's okay this time.
Oh, good. Well, in that case.
Hold
I like
on,
how he keeps
that's way
going.
too many. How many times do I have to tell you? Those sweets are meant for the clients.
Said it was okay for me to have some. Oh, they're so tasty.
He doesn't learn. We decided to head back to the apartment to connect dots in this series of incidences. Either the director's in on it, dude, like, we're gonna be telling him where we're going, and he's going to, like, know exactly where we're at. Be like, hey, don't go here at this time. He's gonna be there. What a long day. What do you make of today's case? We found some clues on Dad, but more questions too. According to the research log, someone bought R from Carlos. That's right. Even if it was Carlos who caused Harry's incident, there's much more going on behind the scenes. This investigation isn't becoming any more safe. I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth. I'm glad I have you around. Huh? Why so surprised? I know my skill is what finally won us today, but you saved me many times too. When I fell from Record's nest, I didn't necessarily save you. When Gengar attacked me, he also managed to get a hit on you from that. Well, your timing was a bit off with Gengar, but still. Thanks. By the way, Tim, when did you start to suspect Carlos was the culprit? When we found the basement during his experiment, when we arrived at TBL, when Trevenant went berserk. I'm gonna say when we found the basement, because that led to us looking at the security tapes. Yeah, the basement was certainly a surprise, so at the same timing as me, huh? You may make a fine detective yet. I'm still the best detective around here, okay? Still, I feel restless, just sitting around here and waiting. Yeah, where do you want to go? Huh? It's not like we can participate in the interrogation, but we can go for a bit of a drive. Come on. We're going for a drive. Can we drive? The site of Harry's accident. We can drive, apparently. How old are we?
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure Holiday's doing his best.
I wish I could find Dad. And give Mom some peace of mind.
I know. Once they're done with the interrogation, I'm sure we'll have some more news.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And we've still got some work to do.
Yeah.
You know, we make a pretty good team.
It's funny, isn't it? I wonder if my dad is out there somewhere in this city.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Me too.
I really wish that they had Danny DeVito play Pikachu. That'd be hilarious.
Where could you possibly have disappeared to?
It's Mewtwo! Bro, it is like the movie. It's Mewtwo. Look at him go. It is like the movie. We continue playing? Yes. Chapter 4, Capucci Island. We waited to hear from Inspector Holliday for a few days after Carlos was arrested.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Good question. But they say no news is good news. So may as well chill out.
That's not the case here, bud.
You really worry too much. Lighten up. We came out here to clear our heads. Now you're starting to stress me out. Just look at all these bird Pokemon. Their heads are filled with nothing. What are you doing? I wasn't talking about you. Ow, Fletchling! You have a temper almost as bad as Amanda's.
Pikachu, there's something in its mouth. Let's see.
What is it?
It looks
Little
like it could be a
Fletchling.
letter. Thank you. From Mr. Baker. There's news he needs to discuss with us.
It's about time. Let's get back to the office. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you around. Me and my breadcrumbs have got somewhere to be.
They just swarm them.
Knock it off! Hey, I gotta go, all right? No more bread for you today. Stop it!
Alright, are we going to be at another cutscene? We are. This game has a lot of cutscenes. There's no real, like, good spot to end off whenever it comes to, like, especially in the beginning of chapters.
Selkor!
Oh, well, hello there, Axie. I forgot. You love these donuts, don't you? Here you go. Enjoy.
He's like,
Come on,
take
hurry
that,
up.
yoink.
My legs are shorter than yours, you know.
Want on all fours, you
Mr.
stupid
Baker,
bitch.
Inspector Holliday.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. We just finished with our interrogation of Carlos and wanted to fill you in. I know you're both anxious to hear.
I'm at the edge of my seat,
Yeah, not the
waiting.
truth.
Yeah, we'll be one step closer.
That's right, so let's listen up.
Oh. And we're gonna leave it off on a cliffhanger. So, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Come below, dig the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Helps channel, helps here, it helps me as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Tight bars, little man.